A very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the principal, Mrs. Smita Govind, staff and students of Army Public School Bolarum, we extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests on the 22nd investiture ceremony of our school.
We will begin our investiture ceremony shortly on the arrival of our chief guest, Brigadier Suresh Ji, Commandant 1 EME Center and Chairman, Army Public School Bolarum. Army Public School Bolarum was established on 1st April 2002 in the twin cities of Hyderabad and Sikandrabad. The humble beginning of our school started with 435 students and 19 teachers. The present strength of the school is approximately 3,900 students with 148 dedicated teaching faculty on roll. With positive action combined with positive thinking, the school has carved a niche for itself at both state and national level. In its illustrious journey of 22 years, our school has achieved numerous milestones and has been relentlessly striving to facilitate quality education by sculpting the young minds and characters of our students with intellectual powers, excelling in academics, extracurricular activities, sports, as well as inculcating the strength of culture. The school aims at helping the students to develop into good human beings with competent personalities.
Today, the school has evolved as one of the eminent educational institutions in the country because of its sterling performance in all spheres. The edifice of Army Public School Bolarum is built on the philosophy where every child is a winner and every student is given a good education that is inclusive, integrated, relevant and productive.
आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल बोलारम की स्थापना 1 अप्रैल 2002 में हुई। प्रारंभ से ही विद्यालय ने हैदराबाद और सिकंदराबाद में शीर्ष स्थान प्राप्त कर लिया था और आज पूरे देश में एक सर्वश्रेष्ठ विद्यालय के नाम से जाना जाता है। आज लगभग 3,900 विद्यार्थियों और 148 योग्य शिक्षकों के संग विद्यालय नित नए कीर्तिमान स्थापित कर रहा है। विद्यालय का लक्ष्य है हर बच्चे को विजेता बनाना है। इस उद्देश्य की पूर्ति के लिए विद्यालय निरंतर प्रयत्नरत है।
Our school is a vibrant center of learning and disseminating holistic education by providing a congenial atmosphere to motivate, educate, and inspire young minds, fostering ethical, social, and moral values. The school also promotes the development of strong, confident, and righteous individuals who are rooted in Indian ethos and values and have a progressive outlook towards life. At Army Public School Bolarum, we believe in the development of a child's inner faculties, which holds the key to a bright future. Keeping this in mind, the school paves way for students to become multi-skilled by organizing hobby clubs like abacus, karate, taekwondo, etc.
आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल बोलारम आज न केवल हैदराबाद और सिकंदराबाद में अपितु पूरे देश में एक सर्वश्रेष्ठ विद्यालय के नाम से जाना जाता है। विद्यालय का लक्ष्य है हर बच्चे को विजेता बनाना और इस लक्ष्य को हासिल करने के लिए छात्रों के सर्वांगीण विकास हेतु समग्र शिक्षा प्रदान की जाती है। जीवन में उन्नति के पथ पर अग्रसर होने के लिए हमारा विद्यालय भारतीय संस्कृति और नैतिकता जैसे मूल्यों को शिक्षा द्वारा संपादित करता है।
Teachers at Army Public School Bolarum strive hard to look for that skill that might be hidden somewhere deep within the child. Every student at Army Public School Bolarum is made to feel that they are special, outstanding, and competent. Activities like inter-house competitions, celebrations like Van Mahotsav, Kargil Vijay Divas, Har Ghar Tiranga, Vidyanjali, Dan Utsav, and many more to ensure that each student gets opportunities to improve their innate abilities and also nurture their minds to become responsible citizens. The school has taken part in a number of co-curricular activities and community activities with the motive to sensitize our students to all kinds of environment.
We
We are happy to share that our school was a part of the ECHS PERSH, the Volunteer Service Program. The students had hands-on experience on helping the senior citizens in dispensary and at various departments in the polyclinic. Students could understand the sense of being empathetic and compassionate. They were given certificates and appreciated for their services.
मानव संसाधन विकास मंत्रालय की पहल विद्यांजलि कार्यक्रम के तहत आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल बोलारम ने सरकारी प्राथमिक विद्यालय पायोनियर बाजार को अधिग्रहण किया है। हमारे विद्यालय ने सरकारी प्राथमिक विद्यालय में विभिन्न कार्यक्रमों का आयोजन किया। स्वच्छता अभियान, निबंध एवं कला प्रतियोगिता, प्रार्थना सभा आदि। पायोनियर विद्यालय के छात्रों को भी विभिन्न प्रतियोगिताओं व कार्यक्रमों के लिए आर्मी पब्लिक स्कूल बोलारम में आमंत्रित किया गया।
Army Public School Bolarum presented a flash mob at different venues in the city. The primary students performed at IMAX Prasad's Multiplex, Necklace Road, while the secondary students performed at Aero Plaza, Hyderabad International Airport to pay a tribute to our country's selfless soldiers and brave hearts. The people who gathered to witness the show were overwhelmed and amused by the scintillating performance displayed by the students. It filled the air with a patriotic fervor.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to share that in the academic year 2022 to 2023, in Class 12 CBSE board examination, the school topper from Humanities stream with 98.2% was Donna Michael. From Science stream, we had Vakamula Ridhiman with 97.8% and Sanika Bhatia of Commerce with 94.4%. 7 students scored 100 marks, 4 in informatics practices, 1 in political science, 1 in chemistry, and 1 in yoga.
Striving for excellence in Class 10 CBSE board examinations, the school topper was Tanmay P. Singh with 98.2%, and the second topper of Class 10th was Naman Kumar Pandey with 97.6%. We have Saida Kulsum, Fatima Zaidi and Ankur Kumar with 97% each as third highest. 27 students scored 100 marks, 4 in mathematics, 16 in artificial intelligence, 3 in IT and 4 in social science. As Albert Einstein said, and I quote, "Education is not just learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams," unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for the excellent results of our school. Army Public School Bolarum is committed not merely to the inputs that are necessary for excellent performance in academics, but also education that is designed to enhance maturity, breadth of vision, and versatility of personality. The school is a perfect place for students to acquire all competent skills and keep abreast with all the growth and development in this fast-pacing world. The digital library in our school provides the requisite study material, advanced computer labs for skills subjects, Atal Tinkering Lab for scientific and technological innovations, well-equipped science lab facilities which keep the students' curiosity alive, thereby allowing them to excel in all spheres of life.
Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to share the milestones achieved by Army Public School Bolarum in the consecutive academic sessions. The school has been a recipient of the Chief of Army Staff Rolling Trophy for academic excellence for 8 consecutive years. The school has been a recipient of Chief of Army Staff Rolling Trophy for maximum improvement in API for 3 consecutive years. Our school is also a recipient of Chief of Army Staff Rolling Trophy for maximum induction in defense institutions for 3 years. We are again proud to share that our school has received 100% pass result in class 10 and 12 CBSE board examinations in the academic year 2022 to 23. Like every year, this year too, the school has been awarded the General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Southern Command Academic Excellence Award under the large category of schools for classes 10th and 12th. This year too, we will be conferred with the Chief of Army Staff Rolling Trophy for academic excellence in class 10 and 12 CBSE board examination. Thus, we are proud recipients of 16 Chief of Army Staff Rolling Trophies in 9 consecutive years.
The second
Army Public School Bolarum is ranked 8th best school in India,
Check, mic
first best school in Telangana, and first best in Sikandrabad by Education World.
Continuing with the achievements, the school has also been ranked as A plus by Careers 360. With its unwavering effort and determination, Army Public School Bolarum clinched the prestigious President Ava Rolling Trophy in the Ava Ethics Bowl competition 2023 to 2024 at the Nationals in New Delhi. Last but not the least, the Army Pre-Primary School of Vaniami Center has come into the folds of Army Public School Bolarum from the current academic year 2023 to 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for the school's roaring success and magnificent achievements.
We will begin our investiture ceremony shortly on the arrival of our chief guest, Brigadier Suresh Ji.
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest has arrived. Our chief guest, Brigadier Suresh Ji, was commissioned into the Indian Army in June of 1994 in the Corps of EME and assumed the appointment of Commandant 1 EME Center and Chairman Army Public School Bolarum with effect from 23rd of December 2021. He has had the proud privilege of commanding various units, which includes 2 light repair workshops in the Strike Corps, a BRO workshop, an armored workshop, in addition to command of an army-based workshop as a colonel. He has had staff tenures at Directorate General of EME as Joint Director EME, in the Headquarter Andaman and Nicobar Command as Command Technical Officer, and Colonel Administration of Military College of Electronics and Mechanical Engineering, Secunderabad. He was Brigadier EME at Headquarter 9 Corps from 15th of July 2020 to 25th of November 2021 before taking over the command of 1 EME Center. He is BE in Mechanical Engineering from TKM College of Engineering, Kollam, Kerala. And subsequently, he did his MTech in Mechanical Engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru University. He is a chartered engineer and fellow of the Institution of Engineers from India. His quest from self-development did not stop here, as he went on to attend the Master of Management Studies degree course from the Osmania University and excelled Higher Defense Management course at College of Defense Management, Secunderabad. During his 30 years of illustrious career, he has been awarded Chief of Army Staff Commendation Card on 3 occasions, General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Western Command Commendation, General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Army Training Command Commendation, and Chairman and Chief of Staff Committee Commendation 2. We welcome you, sir. Your august presence in our midst today, despite your official commitments, is a source of great inspiration for all of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, today Brigadier Suresh ji is accompanied by Mrs. Minty Suresh. Ma'am has done her graduation in zoology. She has held numerous appointments as the AWA secretary and also coordinator for AWA activities. She is also a trained classical dancer. On behalf of our principal, Mrs. Smita Govind, staff and students of Army Public School Bolarum, we extend a warm welcome to Brigadier Suresh ji, Mrs. Minty Suresh, dignitaries and parents for gracing the occasion of our school's 22nd investiture ceremony.
It is rightly said, music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and to everything. With this note, I would like to call upon the school choir to present the school song with pride and honor.
Army
public school, Army public school, Army public school, हमारा Army public school, Army public school. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the school choir for presenting this beautiful rendition.
The world's most famous and popular language is music and its rhythm. Here, we would like to mention that our school had raised the school brass band last year and progressed to form a brass band comprising exclusively of girls this year. The brass band was introduced to hone the innate talent of young musicians and motivate them to pursue their passion. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our school's brass band presenting a musical melange. May I now request our principal, Mrs. Smita Govind, to motivate our students with her words of wisdom.
Good morning, respected Chief Guest, Brigadier Suresh Ji, Commandant 1 AME Center and Chairman Army Public School Bolarum, Mrs. Mindy Suresh, distinguished guests and parents. On behalf of the staff and students of Army Public School Bolarum, it's with immense pleasure and pride that I welcome each one of you to our 22nd investiture ceremony. Sir, we are honored to have you amongst us today. Your august presence on this prestigious occasion is a great motivation for the newly elected school cabinet. Today's investiture ceremony marks investing of power formally to foster the spirit of leadership and discipline in life so that the young leaders can march together to the zenith of glory. Ladies and gentlemen, the induction of students into the school cabinet is a rigorous procedure which involves stages of elaborate screening, followed by a speech specifying their objectives, and finally an interview before being conferred for their appointments. The school management and staff of APS Bolarum firmly believes in its motto, where every child is a winner. With this vision, we impart ethical, social, and moral values through holistic learning to help them bloom into responsible global citizens of the future. Heartiest congratulations to each member of the school cabinet and their proud parents. You have a long way to go, so strive continuously to fulfill your duties diligently. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am, for those inspiring words. We will definitely keep up to your expectations.
May I now request our chairman, Brigadier Suresh Ji, to inspect the parade.
The pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, and the leader adjusts the sails.
अपनी एक जमी अपना एक आकाश पैदा कर, अपनी एक जमी अपना एक आकाश पैदा कर, तू अपने लिए एक नया इतिहास पैदा कर। मांगने से कब मिली है खुशी मेरे दोस्त, तू अपने हर कदम पर विश्वास पैदा कर, विश्वास पैदा कर।
Integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the three essential qualities of leadership.
उम्र थका नहीं सकती, ठोकरे गिरा नहीं सकती। अगर जिद हो जीतने की तो हार भी हरा नहीं सकती, अगर जिद हो जीतने की तो हार भी हरा नहीं सकती।
The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things.
खामोशी में अपनी मेहनत छुपा लेना, खामोशी में अपनी मेहनत छुपा लेना, बंद मुट्ठी में दो जहां बसा लेना, कम पड़े जमी तो आसमां चीर लाना, अपनी कामयाबी का इस कदर तू परचम लहराना, परचम लहराना।
Leadership is the capacity to transform vision into reality.
आंखों में नींद बहुत है पर सोना नहीं, यही समय है कुछ करने का मेरे दोस्त, इसे खोना नहीं, इसे खोना नहीं।
The task of leadership is not to put greatness into humanity, but to elicit it, for the greatness is already there.
जब आंखों में अरमान लिया, मंजिल को अपना मान लिया, है मुश्किल क्या आसान क्या, जब ठान लिया तो ठान लिया, जब ठान लिया तो ठान लिया।
Great leaders are not defined by the absence of weakness, but rather by the presence of clear strengths.
तू चल तो सही, रास्ता खुद ब खुद बन जाएगा। तू अपने अंदर बस चाहत पैदा कर, लक्ष्य दौड़ता तेरे पीछे चला आएगा, लक्ष्य दौड़ता तेरे पीछे चला आएगा।
Effective leadership is not about making speeches or being liked. Leadership is defined by results, not attributes.
कई जीत बाकी है, कई हार बाकी है, कई जीत बाकी है, कई हार बाकी है, अभी तो जिंदगी का सार बाकी है, यहाँ से चले हैं नई मंजिल के लिए, यह तो एक पन्ना था, अभी तो पूरी किताब बाकी है, पूरी किताब बाकी है।
May I now request our chairman, Brigadier Suresh Ji, to do the honors of picking our school captains.
The greatest leaders mobilize others by coalescing people around a shared vision. Our school's student council is selected after a rigorous and a scrutinous interviewing and selection process. And today, they stand here with their heads held high on the brink of a new chapter in their life as newly selected student council members and the emerging leaders of tomorrow, ready to shoulder responsibility and commitment.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching ahead with pride and dignity are the school captains, Ayan Zubair Sheikh and Ayush Sheikhdar. Ayan is an avid reader, a passionate footballer and a fervent debater. He is passionate about listening to as well as creating music. He aims at joining the prestigious Harvard University. Ayush is an excellent orator who has proved his skills by winning the President Ava Rolling Trophy Ava Ethics Bowl of 2023. His goal is to become a fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another huge round of applause to our newly appointed school captains, Ayan Zubair Sheikh and Ayush Sheikhdar. Marching forward steadfast are the school vice captains Kenneth B. Singh Malhotra and Meghna Iyer. Karavir believes in excellence in academics along with sports. He aspires to become an army officer. Meghna is a voracious reader who also likes to pen down her thoughts through poems and short stories. She aspires to join broadcast journalism and become an author. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the newly appointed school vice captains Karavir Singh Malhotra and Meghna Iyer. Marching their way to the dais with wonder and excitement are the junior school captains Arya Gulia and Rishabh Vashisht. Arya embodies a well-rounded spirit. Her ambitious aspiration is to join ISRO and pursue a career as an astronomer. Rishabh is an exceptional orator with a curious mind. He likes to play football and table tennis. His ambitious aspiration is to become an army officer. Let's applaud and cheer for our newly appointed junior school captains Arya Gulia and Rishabh Vashisht. Ladies and gentlemen, marching ahead with diligence and confidence are the school captains of Army Public School, Pre-Primary Wing, Ayukta and Kirti Joshi. Ayukta is a graceful dancer who is interested in cycling and indoor football. Being very talented, she also sings beautifully. She is praised for her intelligence and her smart personality. Kirti excels in her studies, radiating intelligence and curiosities. Her passions include badminton, dancing, and painting. Kirti is a friendly, creative, and a very cheerful girl. Let's applaud loudly and encourage our newly appointed Army Public School Free Primary Wing captains Ayukta and Kirti Joshi. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors of pipping our school captains.
May I now request Mrs. Minty Suresh to do the honors of pipping the CCA captains. Marching forward, steadfast are our CCA captains, Suhani Upadhyay and Bhavya Balla. Suhani has excellent oratory skills. She is an ardent debater as well as a public speaker. She is also a recipient of the AWES scholarship 3 times in a row. She desires to pursue MBBS and serve in the Indian Army. Bhavya is a consistent hard worker who is resilient, ambitious and determined. She is a trained Kathak dancer. Apart from this, she enjoys playing the keyboard and the ukulele and aspires to join the Indian Foreign Services. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for our newly appointed CCA captains, Suhani Upadhyay and Bhavya Balla. Marching ahead with zest are our CCA vice captains, Diya Gulia and Tanmay Sai. Diya excels in academics, thereby winning awards for academic excellence 5 times in a row. She follows a passion for photography, reading and traveling. She aspires to join the prestigious Massachusetts Institution of Technology and become an AI developer. Tanmay is an eager learner who is enthralled by science and technology. His inspiration comes from his parents and wants to join the prestigious IIT. He usually spends his leisure time coding or in his virtual garden.
CCA Vice Captain. CCA Vice Captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly appointed CCA vice captains, Diya Gulia and Tanmay Sai. Marching ahead smartly are our CCA junior captains Anvita Panigrahi and Ayansh Paul. Ayansh is a keen sports person. He is trained in Taekwondo and presently has a green belt in it. He has also won a gold medal in English Olympiad and secured the first position in Vocabulary. He aspires to become a space scientist. Anvita is a professional Kathak dancer and pursues hobbies like drawing and crafting. She also plays sports like badminton and karate and has received the Golden Award 2023 by the Governor of Odisha and the Telangana government in Kathak dance.
CCA Captain. Anvita Panigrahi, Junior CCA Captain.
Anvita Panigrahi and Ayansh Paul with an applause. Thank you, ma'am, for doing the honors.
May I now request Colonel Ashok, Staff Officer to Chairman, to do the honors of pipping the school discipline captains. Marching ahead with excellence are our discipline captains, P. Afsana and Shania Vas. Afsana is adventurous, ambitious, an avid reader and a good listener. She finds pleasure in taking part in quiz competitions. She aspires to become a successful entrepreneur. Shania is an excellent orator and a fitness enthusiast. Her interest lies in traveling and learning about new cultures. She desires to work under the banner of the United Nations and pursue further education in psychology.
Discipline captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly elected discipline captains, P. Afsana and Shania Vas. Marching ahead with magnificence are our discipline vice captains, Pendekanti Sai Snigdha and Ananya V. Snigdha is passionate about sketching and painting. She also spends her time doing calligraphy and learning new languages that fascinate her. She is a grandmaster in abacus and aspires to become an army officer. Ananya is a keen sports person. She aspires to be the #1 badminton player in the world. She already has her name etched in the Universal Achievers Book of Records. She is very meticulous and passionate about her goal.
Ananya V, discipline vice captain. Sai Snigdha, discipline vice captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly elected discipline vice captains, P. Sai Snigdha and Ananya V. Marching ahead with pride and glory are the junior discipline captains Sukrita Mishra and Atharv Dogra. Atharv is an extrovert who balances sports and academics equally. He also likes to play cricket and chess. He has a flair to solve puzzles and riddles, and he aspires to become a heart surgeon. Sukrita's interests include drawing, dancing, singing, and reading books. She has received a gold medal in English Olympiad, and she aspires to become a doctor in the olive green.
Atal Dogra, Junior Discipline Captain. Sukrita Mishra, Junior Discipline Captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly elected junior discipline captains, Sukrita Mishra and Atharv Dogra. Marching ahead with splendor and ecstasy are the discipline captains Satvik and Lakshadha of Army Public School Pre-Primary Wing. Satvik is a very active and well-mannered child. He is proficient in academics and drawing as well. He is organized and responsible in all his duties. Lakshadha is dedicated and meticulous in her work. Her hobbies include drawing, coloring, dancing, and public speaking. She is loved for her friendly, caring, and helpful nature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly elected Army Public School Pre-Primary Wing Discipline Captains, Satvik and Lakshadha. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors of pipping our discipline captains.
May I now request Colonel Biswal, officiating staff officer to chairman, to do the honors of pipping the sports captains. Marching forward with grandeur are our sports captains Rehan Saxena and Kajal Sewaj. Rehan is an exceptional sports person. He is not only a part of the school badminton team but also a state level skater. He also holds a blue belt in Taekwondo. With his agility, discipline and sincerity, he aspires to join the elite Indian Army. Kajal aims to join the forces. She is an ace sports person who has the correct spirit to motivate a team. She is known for her agility and adaptability in all situations. She is also the captain of our school volleyball team.
Kajal Sewaj, sports captain.
Rehan Saxena, sports captain.
gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for our newly elected sports captains, Rehan Saxena and Kajal Sivaj. Moving towards the dais are the sports vice captains Anika Ajay Bhonsle and JV Medhni. Anika aims to become a world-renowned badminton player and represent our country at the highest level. In spite of a rigorous training schedule, she has proved her mettle in academics as well. Medhni is a karate brown belt and is pursuing karate professionally. She has won several medals at the national level championship. She pens many poems. She aspires to become a marine biologist.
Anika Ajay Bhonsle, sports vice captain. JV Medhni, sports vice captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for our newly appointed sports vice captains, Anika Ajay Bhonsle and JV Medhni. Marching ahead with dignity are the junior sports captains Pendakanti Sai Harshika and Rudra Gupte. Rudra's hobbies include playing cricket, cycling and making clay models. He aspires to be a scientist. He plays football, enjoys swimming and horse riding. Harshika is not only a Kuchipudi dancer but is also a budding athlete who has received 2 silver medals in an athletic championship. She is a fitness enthusiast and writes stories in her free time. She aspires to become a cardiologist.
Junior sports captain. Isai Hezra, junior sports captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the newly appointed junior sports captains P. Sai Harshika and Rudra Gupte. Marching ahead with agility and precision are the sports captains Sankalp Dev Samal and N. Aryan of Army Public School Pre-Primary Wing. Sankalp is an active, cheerful and well-mannered child. He enjoys outdoor activities and likes to spend his time in drawing and coloring apart from his academics. Aryan is good at grasping things quickly. He is very keen to learn new skills related to arts and crafts. He is a level 3 table tennis player and shows enthusiasm to participate in all school competitions. He is a joyful and a diligent child. Let's applaud loudly and congratulate our newly appointed Army Public School Pre-Primary Wing Sports Captains Sankalp Dev Samal and N. Aryan. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors of pipping our school sports captains.
To command is to serve, nothing more and nothing less. May I now request our chief guest, Brigadier Suresh Ji, to address the gathering.
Respected and distinguished parents, teachers, distinguished guests, my dear students and each and everybody present out here. It's indeed a great honor and pleasure for me as a chairman of APS Bolarum to do the honors of pipping the new school cabinet and also to review the annual investiture ceremony which happened today. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the team Bolarum and the participant entirely for an outstanding event and the parade organized today. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the school band and also each and every members of the band, the musical band both, for the splendid performance. In addition, I would like to congratulate each and every appointees of today who is going to take over the onerous responsibility of each and every charter what is given to you by the school. I want to remind all of you that the responsibility what is entrusted on you, it is not a simple one. It got many facets. Firstly, you should be knowing what is the responsibility in detail and also to execute the responsibility in a befitting manner. You should be leading the mantle for the verticals of your charter as a benchmark or rather as a leader. It encompasses knowing the system, learning the system and leading the system. I am very sure the school environment will give you adequate opportunity to do so. It also gives us immense pleasure that the team Bolarum or our school has performed exceedingly well in all arena of studentship in the last many years, especially in the last year also. Let me remember the words of Rajiv Gandhi. I am young, I too have dreams. Let me assure you, everybody who are standing in front of me, that I'm sure that you are also having a dream as of today. The school is the place where your dreams can flourish and become a reality. That is why somebody said, no dream is big. Lord Buddha said, what two things can give to children is the roots and the wings. And the school nurtures both. Not only the roots, but also the wings. Army public schools across the country believe in so that it is not only the roots, but also the wings to fly for the children of the Army fraternity on other students also. The students who are now and going to be in the school for another few years can take the lead of the splendid performance of the students, not only in the academics but also in the curricular activities. Our school, as always, it is the number one school which has set the standard in academics in the category of last school category. And the children shown their skill in various facets, including the ethics board competition, which is recently concluded. It is not only the school, but also the dedication and the support of the non-teaching staff. Also the parents who are sitting here or in absentia, which contributes to this great achievement. I'm sure the days are going to be much more accomplishment in the horizon of achievements of APS Bolarum. We should feel proud to be part of the APS, in particular the APS Bolarum, for setting up the standards in education, in teaching, and also in extracurricular activities and holistic improvement of the personality who are there. We should also to benchmark the accomplishment what is we are going to achieve after the class 12th when we leave the school, so that the children can look towards the past and the seniors as a pride moment when you grow further. At the concluding remarks, I would like to congratulate once again the appointees and the parents who are sitting here to witness their children taking over the appointment, and each and everybody out here. And thank you very much for the wonderful event organized by the Tree Training Battalion of the Vanimi Center and the complete staff of the headquarter TRASA and each and everybody who contributed for this event. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Each one of us is inspired by your words of wisdom, and we will definitely implement your advice in our everyday lives. We are grateful to you, sir, for your valuable time in spite of your busy schedule. Your honorable presence has indeed motivated us to excel in every sphere of life. Ladies and gentlemen, due to some unavoidable official commitment, our chief guest has to leave the program. Thank you, sir, once again for your presence.
I request all the house contingents, all the contingents to be seated. I once again request all the contingents to be seated. We will resume the program shortly in 5 minutes.
I request all the contingents to please take their positions.
Army Public School contingents, how's the Josh? How is the Josh? How is the Josh?
Are you ready for the march past drill?
Are you ready for the march past?
We will now proceed with the pipping of the house captains. May I now request the house in charges of Aravali House, Miss Lakshmi Ka, Mrs. K. Anuradha, Mrs. Kalyani, Mrs. Anupreet, Mrs. Kanchan Ray, and Mrs. Sapna Kapoor to do the honors by pipping the Aravali House captains. Marching proudly are the Aravali House captains Naman Kumar Pandey and Tulsi Dantluri Barma, along with the vice captains V. Karthika and Raman Ganguly, junior captains Parth Gupta and Pratmesh Kiran Desle. Naman is an excellent orator who has proved his mettle by bagging the President Ava Rolling Trophy Ava Ethics Board 2023, and he aspires to become an AI developer. Tulsi is a professional dancer and a WILAC alumni. She aspires to become an agricultural scientist. Karthika is an excellent orator and writer. She aims to serve in the Indian Foreign Services. Raman's interests lie in astronomy and he aspires to be an astrophysicist. Parth has a keen interest in robotics and aims to join the Indian Army, and Pratmesh aspires to be an astronaut. Thank you, teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our newly appointed Aravali House captains, Naman Kumar Pandey, Tulsi Dantanuri Barma, V. Karthika, Raman Ganguly, Parth Gupta, and Pratmesh Kiran Desle.
May I now request the house in charges of Nilgiri House, Mrs. Renuka Gaud, Mrs. Seema Kent, Mrs. Sujata Pradhan, Mrs. Jay Lakshmi Trivedi, Mrs. Vemuri Vidya, and Mrs. Dhanya Vinod to do the honors of pipping the house captains. Marching smartly to the dais are the Nilgiri House captains Jay Kumar Patra and Gayatri Gadicharla, the vice captains MD Sahil and Shreya Singh, and the junior captains Ritik Pal and B. Cherwick. Jay is a state-level abacus champion who aspires to join the AFMC and serve the nation as a medical officer. Gayatri is an aspiring aeronautical engineer who is also very passionate about football. Sahil loves playing basketball and is an impressive mathematician. He wishes to become an airline pilot in the future. Shreya is a zonal level football player who wants to join the NDA and become a fighter pilot in the IAF. Ritik is an avid sportsman who plays football. He wishes to join the Indian Army. Cherwick is calm and wishes to go into the field of cricket. us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for our newly appointed Nilgiri House captains, Jay Kumar Patra and Gayatrika Bicharla, the vice captains MD Sahil and Shreya Singh, and the junior captains Ritik Pal and B. Shervik.
School, attention, stand at ease. Attention, stand at ease. APS Bolarum, how is the Josh? How is the Josh? Attention, stand at ease.
May I now invite the house in charges of Sayati House, Mrs. R. Swati, Mrs. Smita S., Mrs. Sandhya Rani, Mrs. Harinder Kaur, Mrs. Arpana Joshi, and Mrs. Sunetra Jaswal to do the honors of pipping the Sayadri House captains. Marching forth with unparalleled confidence are the captains of Sayadri House, Rohan Shivakaushik and Anshika Mishra, along with vice captains Simrat Singh Dodi and Ridhima Sharma, and junior captains Arnav Singh and Yashvi S. Rohan enjoys reading scientific novels and playing various kinds of sports. He aspires to become an Air Force officer. Anshika likes reading, drawing, and is an avid cinephile, and she aspires to join the AFMC and serve the nation. Simrat is an avid reader and has bagged many medals in maths and science Olympiads. Ridhima is a fine basketball player and she aspires to become a surgeon. Arnav is honest and hard-working, and he aspires to become an IAS officer in the future. Yashvi is adventurous and creative, and she's interested in music and arts and wants to become a healthcare worker. Thank you, teachers, for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud the newly appointed Sayadri House captains, Rohan Shivakaushik, Anshika Mishra, Simrat Singh Dodi, Ridhima Sharma, Arnav Singh, and Yashvi S.
Army Public School Bolarum, Southern, Vishram, Southern, Vishram.
May I now request the house in charges for Vindhya House, Mrs. Veena Vijayan, Mrs. Rita Sharma, Mrs. Udaya Kamala, Mrs. Snigdha Rana Gohai, Mrs. Asha Jairaj, and Mrs. Parvinder Kaur to do the honors by pipping the house captains. Marching forth with vigor and zeal are the Vindhya House captains Advika Sivaj and Mayank Kumar, followed by the vice captains Yashashri Ray and Adrija Deb. Accompanying them are the junior captains Arnav Singh and Aishwarya Saxena. Advika is a trained Bharatanatyam dancer, singer and an avid reader. She wishes to pursue law and join the forces. Mayank has keen interest in geopolitics and cricket. He aims to join the Indian Army. He has won the command level Avis quiz and represented our school at national level. Yashashri is a writer who has published a book named Mirror My Way. She has participated in tree planting campaigns from Fab India and Eden Tree Reforestation Project in collaboration with Gujarat. She wishes to study law and study psychology. Adraja loves swimming, drawing and playing badminton. She aims to become a doctor. Arnav wants to become a scientist for the ISRO. Aishwarya aspires to join the Indian Administrative Services.
Kumar, win the house captain.
Thank you, teachers. Let's applaud for the newly appointed Vindhya House captains Advika Sivaj, Mayank Kumar, Yashashri Ray, Adraja Deb, Arnav Singh and Aishwarya Saxena.
A leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go but ought to be. With this quote from Rosalind Carter, may I now request our school captain Ayan Jubair Sheikh to administer the oath to the cabinet members.
कोशिश के बाद हो जाती है कभी हार, हो के निराश मत बैठना ए यार, बढ़ते रहना आगे हो जैसा भी मौसम, पा लेती मंजिल चींटी भी गिर गिर कर कई बार, चींटी भी गिर गिर कर कई बार.
We, the cabinet members of Army Public School Bolarum, solemnly swear that we shall discharge our duties and carry out our responsibilities without fear or favor, to the best of our abilities, by our thoughts, actions and deeds. We shall add to the glory of the school and prove ourselves worthy of the trust imposed on us. Jai Hind!
Arpita, be ready for the chorus.
Congratulations to the newly appointed school cabinet members. Our best wishes for your success as we prepare to take up the new responsibilities and challenges with utmost sincerity.
जिंदगी मोहताज नहीं मंजिलों की, जिंदगी मोहताज नहीं मंजिलों की, वक्त हर मंजिल दिखा देती है, मरता नहीं कोई किसी से जुदा होकर, वक्त सबको जीना सिखा देती है, सबको जीना सिखा देती है.
A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder for consensus.
मुट्ठी में कुछ सपने लेकर भरकर जीवों में आशाएं, दिल में है अरमान यही, कुछ कर जाएं, कुछ कर जाएं.
A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better.
वक्त ने फंसाया है लेकिन मैं परेशान नहीं हूँ, वक्त ने फंसाया है लेकिन मैं परेशान नहीं हूँ, हालातों से हार जाऊँ मैं वो इंसान नहीं हूँ, मैं वो इंसान नहीं हूँ.
It is only when you take responsibility of your life that you discover how powerful you truly are.
सपनों का है ऊंचा आसमान, उड़ान लंबी भरा करो, अगर गिर जाओ तुम कभी फिर से खुद उठा करो, फिर से खुद उठा करो.
The willingness to accept responsibility for one's life is the source from which self-respect springs.
दर्द गम डर जो भी है बस तेरे अंदर, खुद के बनाए पिंजरे से निकल कर देख, तू भी है एक सिकंदर, तू भी है एक सिकंदर।
Success on any major scale requires you to accept responsibility. The one quality that all successful people have is the ability to take responsibility. Army Public School Bolarum, विश्राम। सावधान, तीनों तिन्ने दाहिने मुड़ेगा, दाहिने मुड़। Army Public School Bolarum, कदम ताल। May I now request Colonel Ashok to kindly take the salute from the marching contingents. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the students of Army Public School Bolarum coming together as one and marching in unity as one seamless entity to the beautiful beats of the school band.
Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement.
Army Public School Bolarum,
Hope and confidence.
सामने से तेज चल।
खुद पर तू कर यकीन, मंजिल की ओर चल दे, ना हो हताश परेशान, अपने इरादों को बल दे, अपने इरादों को बल दे। संघर्ष में आदमी अकेला होता है, सफलता में दुनिया उसके साथ होती है। जब जब जग उस पर हंसा है, तब तब उसी ने इतिहास रचा है, उसी ने इतिहास रचा है।
You're responsible for your journey in life. You have to know the destination to go there. Others can help you show the way, but no one can take you there.
निगाहों में मंजिल थी, गिरे और गिरकर संभलते रहे। हवाओं ने बहुत कोशिश की, मगर चिराग आंधियों में भी जलते रहे, चिराग आंधियों में भी जलते रहे।
In order to learn and succeed in life, responsibility is so important. This is a part of learning how to be responsible for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first contingent marching towards the dais is the school cabinet led by the school captains Ayush Shekhar and Ayan Zubair Sheikh, along with the vice captains Karan B. Singh Malhotra and Meghna Iyer, junior captains Arya Gulya and Rishabh Vashist, and pre-primary captains Ayukta and Kirti Joshi. They are proudly marching, bearing the responsibility of newly appointed office bearers. Please cheer them with a huge round of applause.
Following the school cabinet is the NCC contingent of boys. The contingent is led by Commander Yuvesh Gurjar and Co-Commander Akmal Ali of 1 Telangana Battalion, Hyderabad Group. Our school, as of today, has a strength of 100 boy cadets. Recently, our boy cadets attended the NCC camp and won many prizes in competitions that were conducted.
अब सलामी मंच के सामने से आगे बढ़ता दस्ता हमारे विद्यालय के विद्यार्थी संघ का है। इनका नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं शोभित एवं जय अवेजा। विद्यालय में विद्यार्थी संघ का यही उद्देश्य है कि छात्र छात्राओं में विभिन्न कार्यक्रमों का आयोजन करने से नेतृत्व एवं जिम्मेदारी की समझ बनाई जाए। मंजिल पे जिन्हें जाना है, तूफानों से डरा नहीं करते, तूफानों से जो डरे मंजिल कभी पाया नहीं करते।
पीले रंग के ध्वज के साथ सलामी मंच पीले रंग के ध्वज के साथ सलामी मंच की ओर बढ़ता हुआ दस्ता अरावली सदन का है, जिसका नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं कप्तान नमन कुमार पांडे और तुलसी दंतुलरी वर्मा और उप कप्तान वी कार्तिका और रिमन गांगुले तथा साथ में है कनिष्ठ कप्तान पार्थ गुप्ता एवं प्रथमेश किरण देसले। पीला रंग हमें ऊष्मा और खुशहाली का संदेश देता है। सदन का नारा है, ऊंची उड़ान भरनी है, भई भरनी है। देवियों और सज्जनों, जोरदार करताल ध्वनि के साथ इन छात्र छात्राओं का अभिनंदन कीजिए।
The next contingent marching towards the saluting base is the Nilgiri House. Leading the contingent are the proficient house captains Jay Kumar Patra and Gayatri Gadicharya, along with the vice captains M.D. Sahil and Shreya Singh, and the junior captains B. Chervik and Ritik Pal. The Nilgiri House is represented by the blue color and their motto is aim to soar,
door to him. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the dedicated Bilgi House.
लाल रंग के ध्वज के साथ आगे बढ़ता हुआ दस्ता सयाद्री सदन का है। इस सदन का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं कप्तान अंशिका मिश्रा और वीर रोहन शिव कौशिक, उप कप्तान सिमरन सिंह दोड़ी और रिधिमा शर्मा तथा साथ में कनिष्ठ कप्तान अनव सिंह एवं यशवी। लाल रंग स्फूर्ति, साहस और ऊर्जा का प्रतीक है। कभी न हार मानना इनका नारा है।
The next contingent marching towards the saluting base is the Vindhya House. Leading the contingent are the able house captains Mayank Kumar and Advika Siwach, along with vice captains Yashashi Ray and Adrija Dev, and the junior captains Arnav Singh and Aishwarya Saxena. The Vindhya House is represented by the green color. Their motto is never give up. Let's cheer them with a huge round of applause.
Marching behind the Vindhya House are the second batch of student council led by council members Pranav Sharma and Amrita Singh. The students are to take the responsibility of assisting the school cabinet in maintaining discipline. With discipline comes order. With order, perfection. And while chasing perfection, we attain excellence. The discipline committee brings this excellence within us. Let's cheer them with a huge round of applause. एकता और अनुशासन की उचित शिक्षा प्रदान करने हेतु हमारे विद्यालय में एनसीसी अर्थात नेशनल कैडेट कॉर्प्स के तहत प्रशिक्षण देने की व्यवस्था की गई है। अब हमारे सामने कदम से कदम मिलाते हुए 7 तेलंगाना हैदराबाद ग्रुप की वरिष्ठ छात्राओं का दस्ता आगे बढ़ रहा है। वरिष्ठ दस्ते का नेतृत्व कर रही है कमांडर श्रेया नामब्यार और बी अनुष्का। इसी क्रम को जारी रखते हुए आगे बढ़ता हुआ दस्ता है 7 तेलंगाना बटालियन हैदराबाद ग्रुप की कनिष्ठ छात्राओं का, जिसका नेतृत्व कर रही है के सौम्या और श्रव्या। शान से करते टेढ़ी टोपी, लगा के हैकल लाल चले, कंधों से मिलते कंधे इनके, करते ये कदम ताल चले। उम्र भले ही लड़कपन की, जज्बा इनका बेतोड़ है, सजे खड़े तैयार वर्दी में, आजाद हिंद के लाल चले, आजाद हिंद के लाल चले।
Skills can be taught and developed, but attitudes are difficult to change and ultimately are the responsibility of each person.
Thank you, sir.
Success on any major scale requires you to accept responsibility. The one quality that all successful people have is the ability to take on responsibility.
तुम लक्ष्य साधक हो, साधना पद न त्यागना, परिस्थितियां लाख बाधक हो, कर्तव्य पद से न भागना। तुम चाहो तो हवाओं का रुख बदल सकते हो और बुझते दियों को रोशनी से भर सकते हो और बुझते दियों को रोशनी से भर सकते हो।
Good leaders build products. Great leaders build cultures. Good leaders deliver results. Great leaders develop people. Great leaders have vision. Great leaders have values. Good leaders are role models at work. Great leaders are role models in life.
हौसलों के तरकश में कोशिशों का वह तीर जिंदा रखो। हौसलों के तरकश में कोशिशों का वह तीर जिंदा रखो। हार जाओ चाहे जिंदगी में, सब कुछ फिर से जीतने की उम्मीद जिंदा रखो, उम्मीद जिंदा रखो। I would like to call forward our school captain, Ayush Shekdar, to motivate the newly appointed school cabinet with his speech.
I believe it is on. Now it is on, yeah. Good morning and warm greetings to all. I am incredibly happy and feel honored to be standing here as the school captain of Army Public School, Bolarum. My journey to this dais has not been due to my achievements or awards, but the many rejections and failures that I faced along the way to them. Above all, the school journey has taught me to win or to lose is inconsequential, but the exposure and the confidence that you get from it is priceless. To my fellow cabinet members, I would urge you to be dutiful in all the responsibilities and tasks given to you. As a team, let us work together ever in taking the school to a higher level. I would conclude by expressing my sincerest gratitude to our school management, principal, and all the teachers for entrusting me with this responsibility. And I make a solemn vow to carry out all my duties with utmost dedication and efficiency. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayush. Those were truly some very inspiring words. Each one of us will certainly follow. Next, I would like to call upon our school captain, Ayan Zubair Sheikh, to boost the morale of the newly appointed school cabinet with his insightful speech.
Warm greetings to all. Being in Army Public School Bolarum and today as a school captain, this position gives me a sense of pride and happiness to represent and serve this prestigious institution. Our school has plethora of opportunities, and a provision of this platform has helped me too to sharpen my talent with the utmost guidance of our mentors. So today, I, on behalf of the school cabinet, promise that the school will continue to remain an exemplary forum for the students to learn and grow in all spheres, and thus we will try our best to keep the school flag soaring high. My speech would be incomplete without thanking and extending my heartfelt gratitude to the school management, our principal ma'am, and teachers for giving me an opportunity to lead the school cabinet. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Ayan, for sharing your thoughts, and we wish you all the best with your new position. Congratulations to all the newly appointed cabinet members. May you all succeed in your future endeavors and keep the school flag soaring high. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to the newly appointed captains of school cabinet, student council members, Aravali House, Nilgiri House, Sayadri House, and Vindhya House captains, NCC boys and girls cadets, and all the participants of today's program.
May I now request our CCA in charge, Mrs. Harbeel Bajwa, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Chairman, Principal Ma'am, parents, staff, and my dear students, it is my privilege to convey my heartfelt gratitude on this prestigious occasion of the investiture ceremony of the school. I, on behalf of Principal Mrs. Smita Govind, staff and students of Army Public School Bolarum, take this opportunity to thank our Chairman, Brigadier Suresh G, Commandant 1 EME Center, for accepting our invitation despite his busy schedule and official commitments. We are indeed grateful for his august presence. I would like to convey our heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Minty Suresh for her gracious presence. I would also like to extend our sincere gratitude and thanks to Colonel Ashok, Colonel Biswal, all 4 commanding officers, and their team of all training battalions, Central MI Room, Center Headquarters, and HRM Node for their continuous guidance and support that they have extended for the smooth conduct of the event. I would like to convey a special thanks to the team of officers, JCOs, and staff of 1 EME Center who have played and helped the school with logistic support, and also the 1 EME Center band to organize today's program on such a grand scale. Ladies and gentlemen, without their support, the investiture ceremony wouldn't have been possible. On behalf of the entire school, I express my heartfelt gratitude to all the parents for their esteemed presence and encouragement. I would also like to thank our principal, Mrs. Smita Govind, all staff members and participants who have worked tirelessly to make this event a grand success. Ladies and gentlemen, in the end, I take this opportunity to congratulate and express my best wishes to the newly appointed office bearers of Army Public School Bolarum, and I'm confident that they all have strived continuously to take the school banner to its greater heights. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. I request everyone to rise for the national anthem. We request Mrs. Minty Suresh and all our dignitaries present with us today to join us for a group photograph. Thank you, everyone. We request all our esteemed guests to join us for a cup of tea. The usherers will guide you to the area designated for tea. Thank you, everyone. Jai Hind.
संदेशे आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं, कुछ चिट्ठी आती है पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सूना सूना है। संदेशे आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं, चिट्ठी आती है वो पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे, लिखो कब आओगे, कि तुम बिन ये घर सूना सूना है। मतवाली ने हमें खत लिखा है, ये हमसे पूछा है। किसी की सांसों ने, किसी की धड़कन ने, किसी की चूड़ी ने, किसी के कंगन ने, किसी के गजरे ने, किसी के गजरे ने, सुबहों ने, मचलती शामों ने, अकेली रातों ने, अधूरी बातों ने, तरसती बाहों ने, और पूछा है तरसी निगाहों ने कि घर कब आओगे, कि घर कब आओगे।